Those that live beyond the veil of darkness, where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals, in hope of harvest for my innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed, for in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? Happy Monday to you. Hope you guys are well. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And yeah, spent some time working on the stream. The TV is gone. I didn't like the look of it. Just been going back over things and just trying to fix a couple alerts that were broken. Don't know if I did. There were a couple subscriptions that I missed. I apologize for that. Beyond that, I'm ready to start the prison. I've got the first 3 videos loaded up. It's probably about 35 to 40 minutes. I don't expect a lot of evidence on the first video. It's a floating mic now. It always has been. It always has been a floating mic. But I should be able to fix that. Get a green screen up over the mic. Get a green screen wrap for it. Yeah. Went over a little bit of it, just trying to make sure all the videos kind of fit together. Thank God they do, because 1068, 2068, 3068, then so on and so forth. They you can line them up in their own folders, because I didn't want to do night 1, night 2, get them mixed up. No, the TV didn't show the end. Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to fix that. But yeah, it's a floating mic. We'll just go with that for now. Unless you want to be just extremely picky, and I'll do that. I'll just get it done right there. There. Now it just looks trashy. Now it just looks like shit. There. Whatever, I'm in a goofy mood today. Why? We get to start on the prison. I have been looking forward to this for a while. And let me fix this. Because that should not be over my head. That should not actually be on my head. There. I'm going to leave it alone. Just had to adjust the chat a little bit. This is probably going to be close to 60 shows, at least, if we keep it at 2 hours, which I want to do. I want to drag this out as long as I can. Slouch a little. I'm already slouching a little bit. But I just need to fix it up a little bit. Need to dress it up, make it look a little bit better. And yeah, you notice the bottom bar's gone. You no longer see the Windows logo. Got that fixed. Trying to be a little bit more professional with this. Trying to get it up and make it look a little proper. Why? Just because. We're going to be growing. We're going to be getting a lot more viewers with the prison. A lot of people have been asking about this. A lot of people have been asking. This is good. I'm going to drag it on for a couple more minutes. Kind of make you guys suffer a little bit. Why? Because I don't want to jump into it too fast. Granted, the first 10 minutes of the video is a lot of talking. You can hear me talking and the team talking until I can break away a little bit, which I will tell you, the majority of the investigation I spent in the prison alone. I just kept walking away from people. I didn't want to deal with hearing everybody talk. I did not. Just because. I wanted to investigate alone without everybody like last time. And you're going to see some videos on night 2. Angela, one of the amazing people that joined us for Nevada State Prison. One of the good members of CISBRO Paranormal. Was amazing investigating with them as well. I only did a little bit of investigating with them, but I can't wait to see their evidence and the impact that they made. So, yeah, Angela hasn't been here in a few months, at least 2 months. But it's always fun investigating with her and seeing what she can do. The prison's a whole different story for women. You go in there, women have a little bit tougher time in certain areas for obvious reasons. Got to figure, Angela, it's like I said, told you in the message, I've got over 120 gig of evidence. And there are some times when you're going to hear me say, I wish everybody would just shut the fuck up. Because there's too many people talking. There were so many people talking in certain areas, it was impossible to investigate. And that's just my temper. I pop off real fast, especially when voices echo. You heard me say it during the train museum, Northern Nevada Railroad Museum, which we finished Wednesday. I'm not going to drag this out anymore. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to record video here. As you can see, H3VR. Welcome everybody back to Nevada State Prison. Your humble narrator, Brent, with Incarnate Paranormal, Warren Legacy Foundation for Paranormal Research. We're headed up to execution and try to talk to Carol Cole tonight. Hopefully he's going to speak with us. And there's the rest of the team trailing up. There was a gentleman last time that came through here and said we'll never make it out alive. Are you here with us tonight? And come forward and say your name, please. Stop the talking. Okay, I'm not dealing with this. I'm here to investigate about the social lives. Hear me already starting. Everybody needs to do this, and I wasn't shy about it. That's them back there. And we are coming up through A block into B. And you know, and please guys, don't hold anything against me on this. Nevada State Prison is tough because of the echoing. You've got a lot of steel and a lot of concrete, and it just resonates all the way down the hallway. Somebody could be 50 feet away from you and talking in a low enough voice, and it's still going to carry down the hallway. And it just doesn't pop into my head right at the split second. It's like, God damn, guys, shut up. And it's nothing against any investigators. We're all there to investigate. But it's so easy to forget how easy sound travels in the prison. And it's easy to see how a lot of these prisoners get in trouble for talking loud at night. Because the guards are right down at the end of the hallway, and that sound just travels down the hallway, travels right down that corridor. It's a perfect resonator for sound. Imagine how loud just one person screaming was in solitary. You're talking sound resonating inside a sealed box. The only place you probably wouldn't hear screaming is in execution, when they're literally locked inside an airtight room. So, it's nothing against anybody when I pop off like this. And I've come back to speak with you again this evening. I'm going to go back in here. You see my recorder there on the table. And yes, she's recording. And yes, she's recording. Right there. Not an EVP. Mr. John Hancock, Mr. G. John, Mr. Carol Cole, Mr. Andrew Mirkovich, and investigators in the background, sir. Unfortunately, they lost the key to the chamber, so we won't be going in there on this visit. Now, if you want to see the inside of the chamber, if you have Amazon Prime, get your subscription to Discovery Plus. Destination Fear just did an episode that premiered Saturday night where they went into Nevada State Prison for the first time. Granted, they only got a couple of EVPs and a couple personal experiences. They actually slept in the prison and didn't get hardly any evidence. For those that were here for the original investigation, we got 436 EVPs. They got two that made the show. And they had access to as much as we did on the first investigation. But they got into execution. We didn't. So their first investigation, they had more access than we did, technically. But the amount of evidence they got was nothing. It's sad to see that a TV show goes in there. It's almost like the spirits know. Angela, actually Susan, is working on getting that done. They've got to get the security clearance because there's a prison right next door. If I get a chance to sleep in the prison, I'm sleeping in the last night's cells. I want to see what the prisoners saw their last nights. And I'm going to take a digital recorder with a battery pack and record it all night while I'm sleeping, just to see what I get. So that's my plan. If there is anyone here that would like to speak with us, as you did last time, please come forward. We're oversaturated. And you hear me say oversaturating. Oh yeah, I'll be sleeping near the execution chamber. But you hear me say it's oversaturation. There's too many people. You know, if you see one person walking in to investigate, you don't follow them in. You know, we've got 2 nights in the place. But I understand everybody's excited to investigate. I get this. I don't blame them. But if somebody's in there asking questions, hey, they're doing an EVP session. Let's come back in 5 minutes. But I get it, first night. You know, it's having people there for the first time and everybody's excited. It's part of it. At the time, it's aggravating. You'll hear me say this numerous times throughout the investigation, as I just said. But it's easily overcome. Just move on. Come back. Everybody wants to do execution, and I don't blame them. I'm sorry, guys. We're oversaturating. Now, night 2, you guys are gonna get a kick out of if we got the full shadow on the GoPro. I actually got chased out of one of the cell blocks. So, gentlemen, I'm here from last time, so please come forward. Please come say your name. My name is Brent. If you remember me from last time, I'm not here to do harm. You know this. I'm merely here to understand your stories and share a kind word with you. Was that a breath? Word with you. No, it wasn't. Just my a friend of mine did did about 2, I think he said about 2 weeks in here while I was waiting for a transfer. His name was Mr. Chris Suhar. If any of you knew him for the short time he was in here, please don't hesitate to come forward and say yes, or even knock on your cell. Or even knock on, hesitate to come forward and say yes, or even knock on your cell. Yeah, Angela, it was my feet shuffled. I can tell the scuff on the shoe. Just the way I pivoted and turned, it sounded like a breath. And that's the fun part about debunking that. That's knowing, as I've always said in stream, knowing your team and knowing your own mannerisms and your own bodily functions. And I've said that I've caught numerous people breaking wind near a recorder, and trying to debunk that is quite interesting. We're going up to C block now. Probably not the best idea alone from last time, but I'm okay with it. And like I said, going down to C36, where we all got attacked on the first investigation. Nice Halloween sign. Whoa. There's our first EVP. There's our first EVP. Frickin' help me. Nice Halloween sign. Beware. Nice Halloween sign. Angela, you're right. It looked like a stab mark. But we got our first EVP here. I'm happy. We are 5 minutes in. We got our first EVP. Nice Halloween sign. Sign. That sounds like fabric. Back it up. I can't amplify that. Actually, yes, I can. Yes, I can amplify this. So what we're going to do, now here's the benefit. Here's the benefit of having the GoPro. You also get the audio with it. It separates the video and the audio to separate files, but keeps the audio and video together. So we were at 532. We were at 532. So we can actually double analyze here. Just comparing it to your other movements, sounds like fabric. Fabric with the wind from moving on the camera. There's no wind. Unless it's just the... so we're at 532. So we're going to go about 530. You can hear the fabric, but you can also hear the voice. So there's another way to test this. It still could possibly be fabric. I'm not going to discredit this just yet. Okay. There we go. That's not going to do it. Let's try. Oh, explicit, please. You know my theory here. If you think it's debunked, try and debunk it. I'm just trying to get the best analyzation on this as I can, because this is a tough one. This is a hard one to clean up. I'm not going to lie. Help me or go free? I don't know. Don't sleep sounds good. Don't sleep or don't go. Help me or don't sleep. I'm actually thinking it's because it's prison is help me, because remember, just down the corridor here is where that guy got stabbed to death, is where that child molester got stabbed to death. True, explicit. That is true. That's the only part that's holding me on this. This is the only part that's actually holding me up. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep moving on this. I wasn't talking about anything. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. So gentlemen, I'm here from last time. So here while I was waiting for alone from last time, but I'm okay with it. We wear a nice Halloween sign. I really wasn't walking all that fast. We wear a nice Halloween sign. No, I'm going to write it down, but I'm not going to count it. Yes, I did. I did move the camera kind of quick, but like when I move the camera, I try to do this. From now on, I don't want to try to move my body, because with that nylon on the vest, it drags. Then you get that sound. So that's why I don't want to, and it's after the camera moved. So it might have been the delay in that off the vinyl. So that's why I'm going to write it down, but I'm not going to count it. Not just yet. We're going to wait and see what else we get throughout this cell block. So what we're going to do here, bear with me, get a little bit more light in here. B section. As you see, we're going to make sure our recorder is still on. Flashlight. Now remember, last time I came here, and you'll hear it when we go back over this recorder, and I said, Tascam recorder set on the shelf, and when we left the cell block, it said, hey, Tascam. So we're going to wait and see if we get that, but that was just a little friendly reminder. As you can see, the recorder is still on this time. We didn't screw it up. Been recording for 1 hour and 31 minutes so far. Back on the shelf. And we go back down the cell block. And explicit, you're 100% right. And this is why we're not counting it. We're not counting it yet. I'm going to toy around and see if I can clean it up at all. But as of right now, we're not counting it. It's for the simple fact of when I turn and I'm walking, you can hear the drag on the cloth. And next time up, I don't think I'm going to wear this vest. Or I'm not going to wear it while I'm investigating. I'll wear it while setting up. But once I start investigating, I think I'm just going to take it off. No,
thing won't turn off. This is crazy.
Yeah, my flashlight, no matter how many times I clicked it, you click it 3 times to go off, it would not shut off. But Explicit, I know you're not trying to start an argument, but you're throwing out there the scientific side that I'm kind of I'm not really catching right now. I'm so excited to analyze this. It's like, oh, you know what? It's evidence. No, it's not. But you're right. I mean, you're spot on. You got to take that into account. And like I said, that's why I'm not going to count it just yet.
There we go. She's turned off. Just the light from the GoPro.
We've got so much evidence to go
As
over.
I do have a video camera here in my hand. If you want to come out and show yourself, you're actually quite cool to be able to see who I'm talking to. See straight down the block. Brett rattling the door.
Yeah, everyone's thoughts and opinions are encouraged here. And Explicit knows this. She's helped debunk quite a bunch of stuff, and she's helped confirm a bunch of stuff too.
We're going to go back in and see if they've quieted down a bit. Which probably not. I can hear them talking.
I can't remember who it was, but you'll see it on video. I scared the living shit out of somebody. I got in real quiet and I grabbed one of the doors and I slammed it as hard as I could. So you're going to see that here. Might be a couple nights before we get to it, but
Hi, gentlemen. And there's a recorder recording. Mr. Carol Cole, sir. The last time I was in here, you had made a statement.
one of the teams had gone in there and they were told not to use the bathrooms, and they did anyway. They said there's no water pressure, no nothing in there, no facilities, and they decided, hey, I'm going to use them anyway. Kind of disrespectful to the prison.
If I remember, it was I killed the bitch and put her body out behind the trash pile. I'm not judging you for that. I'm not judging you for any of your crimes. I'm not judging you for anything. I'm here to speak to you as a man, man to man, and I hope you understand and can respect that. But I'm not judging you for anything. I'm here to speak to you as a man, man to man, and I hope you understand and can respect that. But I am going to ask one question that might be a little sensitive to you, and I apologize. Was the woman you were referring to in that statement Miss Bonnie Sue O'Neill? You can either answer verbally or knock on something for me, please.
I mean, the good thing is we are going to go over the audio of the GoPro by itself.
And I do want to thank you, as well as every other gentleman in this room, in this area, that spoke with me last time I was here. You chose to use your energy and whatever intelligence you had to speak to me, and it was flattering, and I thank you for it. And I apologize for bringing the other individual into this prison. He will never be here again.
And I told you guys that was going to be mentioned, and it will be several times throughout the investigation where I apologize to the spirits for the certain somebody there who was their last investigation that the spirits did not like and was the reason we were attacked. You're going to see several references to it. Just be warned. He who shall not be named.
And that's the team in the background. Mr. G. John, are you here? Or any of the other gentlemen here that spent their last night in these two cells with me right now?
Lord
If
Voldemort.
so, please tell me your name.
Wow. You went there, Voldemort, really?
I don't want to know your crime because that's not why I'm I don't want to know your crime because that's not why.
This echo, this resonating voice, it doesn't sound like it matches up to the other distant voices that are echoing in. This one almost sounds like it's coming from the cell over. It's a closer echo than the others.
I don't want to know your.
It almost sounds like it's saying escape. I don't know if it's Angela, Brian, and Elizabeth that's just on the other side of the in the viewing room, but this is a close echo. But it sounds feminine, which is odd if it's not part of your crew. That's not Angela's voice, and it's not Elizabeth's voice. That's the strange part about this one.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to.
What do you guys think? I really want to thanks. Okay, let's see.
I don't want to know your.
Okay, we're at 11:09. We're at 11:09. Let's see. Why don't I just do this the intelligent way? Okay, we're at 11:09. Should be about right. Let's go there.
I don't want to know your crime because that's not why I'm here.
Gets. What the hell is gets? Like get gone. A lot of ones we're probably going to miss. It does sound electronic. And it does sound a little electronic. So what we're going to do, it might be resonation from the echo. It very well might be just resonation from the echoes, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. I don't want to start off the show by debunking everything because I waited like 9 months to get back to the prison. But if we have to start debunking until we get into the real audio, I have no problem with this. So what we're going to do, we're going to try one last thing here. We're going to go into stereo. We're going to hit it up with acapella. Now that sounds like Escape. What did I say before? Let's go back.
Mr. G. John, are you here? Or any of the other gentlemen here that spent their last night in these 2 cells with me right now? If so, please tell me your name. I don't want to know your crime because that's not what I want to know. I don't want to know your crime because that's not why I'm here.
I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to debunk this one. I really do. Hold on. I'm going to make a note. I think this is... we're going to debunk this one. I think we actually have to throw this up. I don't want to. I really don't, but unfortunately, I think it's resonation off the echo. It's like a double echo, almost. Because you hear the team talking in the background, then you hear what sounds like an echo after that. So if something's echoing back off another echo, you're going to get that. And you've got a lot of weird angles in the last night's cells. So I'm thinking that this is just, this is an echo. We're going to move on.
I am merely here to understand your stories and not hash up your crimes. You are judged by a jury of your peers for your crimes. I am not that jury. I am not that judge. I am not the executioner. I am here as a man because that's what you are. And for any of the women that spent...
Okay. Let's get on to the second. Oh, crap, why'd that close? Okay, GoPro. Why are you doing that? No, 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 that's bad. Okay, GoPro, there we are. 68. Let's keep on.
Their last night in the cell as well. Please come forward and say your name. Please be heard. There's too much talking.
Uh-oh, what?
A little bit quieter in here. Susan had sent me a picture of a gentleman inside this chamber. If you are here, will you please come forward and show yourself to me as a man to let me know that you are here with me? You are no longer bound to this chamber, to this building, to this jail. You have paid for your crimes.
Hold on.
To this jail. You have
Is that an okay? You are no longer bound to this jail? Okay. It sounds like okay. It might not be. This might just be interference again. But there's nobody close to me on this one. So this is a possibility.
You have paid
125. Okay. To the audio. Hi ho, hi ho. Okay. So we have to close this one. 168, close selected files. No, we don't want to save. Back up. Back up. GoPro audio 169. There we go. Now this is going to make it a lot easier. So we're at 109. Okay. Where are we at? Right there. Let's go here. Hold on. All right. Which I'll bet you it is. Oh. Whoa, hold on a second. What the hell? Oh, 2068. Okay, hold on. I opened the wrong file. Sorry, guys. Yes, I'm gonna try. I'll try to work on that one. I think I can do that. So we're gonna have to go back in. Open up Audition. So we needed 20068, right? 2068. That's loading. We're at 126. Okay. So we're going to go probably, let's go here. Let's go all the way back to 1 minute.
If you are here, will you please come forward and show yourself to me as a man to let me know that you are here with me? You are no longer bound to this chamber, to this building, to this jail.
I don't know. So we're going to have to do the normal, go in and do our magic, go in and do a little vocal enhancing. And this one's going to be a tough one. This sounds almost electronic. Sounds like somebody's taking a picture in the other room, which I'm hoping not. That would be a hell of a loud camera to take that picture. So we're going to go in. Let's bump that up. I don't know. Let's go 8. Enhance this again. 7. There we go. I don't know. I can't honestly say this is an EVP. I like that explicit. Could be a drawn out okay. Like, okay. Like if you say so. I can't honestly say that's an EVP. I just can't do it. We're starting off on a slow note tonight. But it's just GoPro. Remember on the first visit we got something off the big camera, off the full spectrum IR. GoPro's different story. GoPro audio sucks unless you have the media attachment. This is a lot of fun, explicit. I love it, but starting off in the prison, I over anticipated. I expected evidence from the get-go saying, hey guys, I'm back. And I expected to hear a loud roar off the recorder, which you see me carrying the H3, the VR. I've converted everything over to binaural, so when we walk in, it's got a lot more sensitive audio than the GoPro, which, like I said, my next project is the media kit for the GoPro. That's my next project for big investigations, because it's got the microphone built into the media kit. We're good. We're going to be okay. So, back to the video.
Pay for your crimes. In the eyes of God, in the eyes of your peers, you can pass on into the light. You can pass on into the light. If a man gives his life for his crimes, he is forgiven. So are you no longer trapped inside these walls. Please do not be afraid to leave. Please do not be afraid that others will still judge you. They will not.
Well, in the eyes of the law, and I think certain verses of the Bible, forgive me, it's been a long time since I've studied the Bible. If you give your life for your crimes, then you're forgiven. But a lot of these people wanted to get it over with. They gave up fighting. They accepted their fate. And at that point, you know, they can say they forgive themselves, hopefully. And they can pray for forgiveness. But, you know, it's trying to use that compassion, that side of compassion to get communication, to let them know you're not judging them. So I am not 100% sure, explicit. I'll have to research just a little bit more.
And I'm going to read these names off.
And I do go through every name.
Mr. Carol Cole, Mr. William P. Thompson, Mr. Sean P. Flanagan, Mr. Thomas E. Ball, Richard A. Moran, Roderick Abieta, Alvaro Columbaro, Sebastian Bridges, Lawrence Caldwell Jr., Lawrence Sebastian Bridges, Sebastian Bridges, Lawrence.
Yeah, you heard that too. It says who. It says who. I said the name, it says who. It's like asking who? Who are you talking about? This is kind of cool.
Lawrence Sebastian Bridges. Lawrence.
Yeah, that one. So where are we at? Let's go back to audio. We're at 244. We are at 244. Okay. Okay, and there is some response here. So there's something here.
Sebastian Bridges. 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 Sebastian Bridges.
Yeah, it's like who? I'm reading off the names of all the people who were executed in this chamber or on the prison grounds. And you're getting a who? Like they're not important. Which is kind of funny. It's kind of freaky, if you ask me.
Lawrence Caldwell Jr., Mr. Terry Dennis, Mr. Daryl Mack, Mr. G. John, Mr. Stanko Jukic, Mr. Robert H. White, Mr. Louis Seha, Everett Mole, a.k.a. John Hall, Ray Elmer Miller, Joseph Bahitter, Luther Jones, Domenico Nadal, Burton F. Williamson, Wilson H. Boyd, John A. Kramer, Floyd C. McKinney, Raymond Plunkett.
Very possible, Sims. And doing this, calling out their names. I'm acknowledging them. Just because this is, I don't know when I know I'm going to be back to the prison in April for hopefully a charity event. But with everything, I wanted to try to do something different than I did last time, and acknowledging these names is hopefully going to conjure up some energy. It's going to rile something up. Hey, this guy's calling my name out. Why is he doing that? Why not? You know, it's got to try every freaking angle.
Floyd Lovelace, Albert Sala, Paul M. Scout, David Blackwell, Paul M. Scout, David Blackwell.
Why did my voice all of a sudden get so much louder?
Laszlo
and David Blackwell. Keep that name in mind when you watch Destination Fear's investigation of the prison, because they actually got an EVP from him. I'm going to go ahead and throw you a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you what the EVP was, but to get a name through the spirit box or through the EVP like they did, you guys will enjoy it. It's worth the watch. And, you know, I know they have a special going right now. You can get 3 months for free, or 3 months at 99 cents a month. Then after your 3 months, it goes up to like $5.99 a month. So if you can afford $3 for 3 months, get it. It's well worth $3 to watch this episode.
Varga.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored.
Eugene Gambetta.
Not sponsored yet.
James Williams. Theodore Gregory. Owen C. Butner. Gregorio Arellano, Domingo Echeverria, Clayton Fouquet, Ferdinand Bordal, Leroy Linden, Frank Pedrini, Earl L. Stewart,
Right, explicit?
Thane Archibald, Jesse Bishop, Thomas F. Gorman. Thomas F. Thomas Bishop.
Okay, back to the audio. 443. There's a whisper under my voice. There is an absolute whisper under my voice. So, back to 443. Let's get up there. Okay. Okay, 443. Go up to there. So let's stretch that out a little bit.
Jesse Bishop. Jesse Bishop. Jesse Bishop. Jesse Bishop. Jesse Bishop. Jesse Bishop. Jesse Bishop.
It does. Let's clean the, let's just because. Just because. This is possibly me. But how am I talking in a quick whisper? I don't know if I do either, but I want to analyze this just to be safe. Just to be freaking safe.
Thomas F. Gorman.
Explicit, you're right. You're right. And I just did it. So that's exactly what it is. Very good call. Debunked.
Thomas F. Gorman. Al Linderman. Fred Roberts. John P. Severner. Indian Johnny. Joe Ipa. Charles Kaiser. George Williams. And Patrick Casey.
Some of those names are pretty freaking tough to say. You hear you're recording yourself and you don't want to screw them up. You can hear my pause in a couple of them. It's like, oh God, I hope I said this right. But you don't want to insult them.
If any of you gentlemen are here with me right now, please come forward and make yourself known. Be heard. Man to man. Come sit and tell me your stories.
Oh, I'm sure too, explicit. I'm sure they've been called every name in the book.
I am kind of curious, what do you miss the most?
Come on.
Do you enjoy the fact I'm here speaking?
Is that a room? That's the execution table right inside that window. That is literally where they execute people.
With you this evening.
And Susan, who runs the tours, has caught apparitions standing in the execution window. And that's
If
why
you
I'm
do remember me from my last
kind of
trip
panning
here,
back and forth.
could you please give me a sign of your presence?
I'm trying to get him to come up to the window for me.
Just me bumping the recorder. As I said, Susan keeps sending me a picture of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Please
nope.
use the energy in any one of these devices.
I haven't brought black lights, but I have brought IR lights. I didn't haul all my gear up with me this time. Just too much to bring.
To show yourself to me, please.
It's too much to carry, honestly.
I know you can see me. I would consider it a great honor any one of these devices. As I said, Susan keeps sending me a picture of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Please use the energy in any one of these devices. Susan keeps As I said, Susan keeps sending me a picture of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Please use the energy in any one of these devices. Susan keeps sending me a picture of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Please use the energy in any one of these devices to show yourself to me, please. I know you can see me. I would consider it a great honor if I could see your face, to know who of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Right now. Please use the energy in any one of these devices. Picture of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Please use the energy in any one of these devices to show yourself to me, please. I know you can see me. I would consider it a great honor. I would consider it a great honor. I know you can see me.
I see it. I see it.
I know you can see me. I would consider it a great honor if I could see your face, to know who I know you can see me.
I'm
I
seeing
would consider it a great honor if I could see your face, to know who I'm talking with.
right there too. I'm in the same spot, Explicit. I don't know if it's a shadow or not.
Yeah, it's my stomach. We are at... Okay.
That's the beam. I think that's the beam.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to leave for a few minutes. I will be back later. I'm going to let the rest of the team.
Hey, Prime, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend and a great Thanksgiving.
Come in here to speak with you. So please, make yourself known to them, because they're here for the same reason I am. Thank you, gentlemen. It's me. And I'm walking down to Women's.
Yeah,
of
was the
course,
door.
you gotta be careful.
We are the ones who dwell within.
I gotta turn that alert down. Totes my ghost. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Incarnate Paranormal, where we analyze all my adventures. There is a 10-minute cooldown before you can chat, so please hang tight on that one. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you think you see anything or hear anything, please let me know. I'll go back and we'll reanalyze until we determine it. This is Nevada State Prison. This is my second investigation of the building. I joined in with Cisbro Paranormal and I think it was Lingering Souls Paranormal from Arizona, and we had a blast. This is night one. We're about 20 minutes into the video. I've got got a ton of video to go through, so we're going to go through all the video before we get to the audio. This should take about 60 shows to go through, so you came in at the right time.
If they're down there, I don't want to disturb them.
As for the follow.
So I will come back. And footsteps are me. That was me. I'll be going back and forth a lot tonight, so we're going to take a little trip over to Culinary and say hi to the gentleman over there. And I think we'll take a trip over to the Native American ceremonial area, check in with them, see how they're doing.
And this is pretty much what I dealt with most of the night, is just this pitch black.
All right, if that was you scuffing your feet, do it again. All right, if
That might have been me scuffing my feet.
if that was you scuffing your feet, do it again for me.
But I don't have a foot drag. That's the thing, is I don't have a foot drag.
Please.
So we're going to debunk that as my footsteps. Okay. And let's get over to video 3. Whoa, what are you doing? What we're gonna do, grab a seat here, set this down. Hi, gentlemen. Oh, it's Brent. It's Brent.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I didn't know you guys were in here.
Yeah, we're in here.
Okay, I'll take off then.
Oh my God, you just scared the
We heard a voice and then we were.
Yeah.
The chain was going. One of our team members
Execution
got attacked.
is ballistic right now.
Well, let's go over.
I just watched the pillow inside the execution chamber move with my eye. We're gonna have to go back over that. I don't know if I missed it on camera. We'll go back. We're gonna finish this one, then we're gonna go back and check out the execution video. I completely forgot about the pillow moving, so we're gonna go back a second. I just watched the pillow.
The chain was going. One of our team members
Execution
got attacked.
is ballistic right now.
Well, let's go over.
The chain was going. One of our team members
Execution
got attacked.
is ballistic right now.
Well, let's go over.
I just watched the pillow inside the execution chamber move with my
One of our team members
execution
got attacked.
is ballistic right now.
Well, let's go over.
I just watched the pillow inside the execution chamber move with my eyes. So we're gonna have to go back after this is over and redo execution from the second video, because I remember watching the pillow move. I forgot about it, and I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy watching the corners.
Team in there?
Can we head over there now?
It's, I think Brian and Elizabeth are up and down,
Okay,
or down
just
in
leave it
women's.
there. We'll stay here.
But remember, the exit of the chamber is locked. It's shut.
right.
I watched that pillow in there shift.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awful. Well, one of
I
our
think
team
I got it on
members
GoPro. I think I got it on camera.
She had to go back to home
We had
base.
someone go back to home base already. She was attacked.
Is she okay?
Well, she's sitting in home base, so she seemed fine when we got there.
Yeah, she's just
Okay.
She's gonna text me. When
She never had that.
So there's another one.
She's gonna text me. When
She never had that before, so she's like, it really was stunned.
And when I walked across,
my
I
God.
walked across the.
It very well could be an orb shooting down the hallway. It very well could be. Let's go back. Off then.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll take off then.
Oh my God, you just scared the
We heard a voice and then we were.
Yeah.
The chain was going. One of our team members
Execution
got attacked.
is ballistic right now.
Well, let's go over.
I just watched the pillow inside the I just watched it right now.
Well, let's go over.
Yeah, it does come kind of off over the top of me. Just watch the pillow inside the execution chamber move with my eyes. Right there. With my eyes. Chamber move. Pillow inside the execution chamber move with my eyes. You can see it kind of shoot out, pause, then take off. Good catch. Very good catch. Right there. Right there. It double turns. It kind of shoots, turns, and then zags off. Yeah, that is very good catch. Chamber move. Yeah. We're going to mark that. 30068 is what video is it? 3068. So we got 108 to 112. Okay.
With my eyes.
Is there
With my eyes.
Let's go over.
I just watched the pillow inside the execution chamber move.
Yeah, it kind of hesitates and goes. You're right. If it was dust on the wind, it just it wouldn't pause. It wouldn't stop in the air. It'd just keep on its direct track. And that'd be the current of the air. It wouldn't turn, stop, then take off again. That is literally impossible with everybody in there, and with even the breath would cause it to keep going. It wouldn't pause. And that's why we're going to, I can't mark that as an EVP, but it is evidence. It is evidence.
With my eyes.
is there a team in there?
Good eye.
Can we head over there now?
It's, I think Brian and Elizabeth are up and down,
That's okay,
or down
just
in
leave it
women's.
there. We'll stay here.
But remember, the exit of the chamber is locked. It's
Right,
shut.
right.
I watched that pillow in there shift.
Oh,
No.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, one of
I
our
think I
team
got it on
members
GoPro. I
just
think I
got
got it on camera.
attacked. She had to go back to home
We had
base.
someone go back to home base already. She was attacked.
Is she okay?
In
Well,
this room.
she's sitting in home base, so she seemed fine when we got there.
Yeah, she's just
Okay.
taking a breather right now.
She's gonna text me when
She never had that before, so she's like, really was stunned.
And when I
Yeah, people getting their first spiritual attacks. I will tell you that this team took a major beating. A major beating. I think a total of like 4 of their team members got affected seriously throughout 2 nights. I don't know why. They weren't provoking. I think they just wrong building at the wrong time. It's like for me and most of the team the first visit when we got stabbed in 2 different areas. So I kind of feel bad, but they got a lot of evidence. I'd like to be able to see their evidence.
walked across, I crossed back the yard by myself, and I heard footsteps behind
Brent,
me.
were you
But the thing, I stopped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I always announce myself when I come in. So it's like, hey, it's Brent. I'm back to see you guys.
No, we're like, no, that's somebody. That's definitely somebody.
Just be forewarned with me. My voice is unmistakable. When it carries like nobody's business.
Right.
So you hear that deep, like, it's like, hey, that's Brent. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, it's good.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to it.
All right.
Sorry I scared you. I scared somebody, you guys. Go give them a hard time. They jump easy.
And that's kind of screwed up that I just said that. I tell the spirits to go mess with them. Hey, they're easily scared. Go make them jump. What kind of sick, sadistic son of a bitch does that? This guy.
Okay, we're going to, unfortunately, there's a team in there. We're going to have to come back later. They're not in the upper yard, but that's okay. Oh, I scared them. That's good. So we're going to make our way back. That's closed for some reason. Okay, never mind. Let's go back to execution. See if we can catch the scuff on the ground again. Gentlemen, there are some friends over in culinary.
Sims, I have not been called an asshole by the spirits in probably 30 shows. Let's not start that trend back up. Let's not go there. It'd be cool to get an insult. That counter's been at 80 for a while. It's been on 80 for about 15 shows. It'd be nice to get it changed. It would, but not at the prison.
This kind of made him jump when I sat down at the table. They were back in the kitchen. Go over and say hi to them. Make sure and just yell at them that Brent sent you. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Gonna have fun on this with all the sections of video later recording. I need to find Susan. Oh, you're not going to believe this. I watched the pillow move in the execution chamber. About like that.
We need to get the key for that then.
I watched it. I think I got it on camera.
Fun.
I'm sitting there, if there's anybody, I read off all the names. So if any of you gentlemen are here, could you make it, let me know that you're here. And I watched that pillow. I swear to God, it was either a reflection or that pillow moved.
I don't doubt it.
Watch that pillow. I swear to God, it was. So if any of you gentlemen are here, could you make it, let me know that you're here. And I watched that pillow. I swear to God, it was either a reflection or that pillow moved.
Yep.
Don't doubt it.
Either a reflection or that pillow moved.
I don't doubt it.
There is a lot of just, it seems like orbs. And you've heard me debunk orbs left and right. I scream how I hate freaking orbs. It's 99% of the time it's dust. 99.995% of the time it's dust. The one back in culinary just now, I'm going to give that one credit because it stopped, turned, moved, then shot off. Dust ain't, like I said, dust ain't going to do that. This one, because it's doing this, it kind of has a trail.
Either a reflection or that pillow moved.
That's dust.
Don't doubt it.
That was dust. Because it
Chemicals in there.
floats up.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a
Like I
big
said, he's the one
line.
who gave me that amazing EVP last time.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not here to judge you for your crimes. I just want to hear your stories. And I mentioned, it's like the woman you mentioned was that Bonnie Sue O'Neill, and it changed in there just like that. Are they down there?
Yeah, they're in the library.
Okay, cool.
They're doing a spirit.
Okay, cool.
They should do it.
Yeah, the
Thanks.
other one was good.
Okay, they got cameras in there. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't like walking in the path of other teams' cameras. It just...
Okay.
Let's find out. That's why we're here, to analyze it. Yeah, it's coming from in here.
Okay. Hi guys, I gotta take off and find Susan. If you guys wanna go down to execution, go ahead. I just had some massive activity in there. I mean, I'll tell you guys about it later. It's... Did that just say fuck it?
Sounds like it.
Did that just say fuck it?
And what looks like a nice little orb shoots out and shoots straight down again. Nantucket. Freaking explicit. Nantucket. You're quite a ways away from Nantucket.
Did that just say fuck it?
That moved way too fast to be dust. That moved entirely too fast to be dust. Watch that shoot out and straight into the wall.
Just say fuck it. Fuck it.
I would say bug-like, but bugs don't go through walls. That shot through the wall.
Did that just say fuck it? Did that just say fuck it?
That's a weird trail. It kind of does one of these and goes, spirit fly. But right before it hits the wall, it almost takes a solid form. It almost turns solid right before it goes to the wall.
Did that just say fuck it?
Huh. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Dust orbs don't reflect light like that.
Did that just say fuck it?
That's a sink, okay.
That was a figure.
Yeah, of course I can go back. How far? You're talking about right there? Yeah, it's a fire extinguisher. You're talking about right here? Yeah, that is a fire extinguisher. Good catch, though.
Alright guys, what we're going to do, we're going to stop this video for right now.
So now what we get to do is we get to go back, like I said.
Their last night in the cell as well. Please come forward.
Okay, as you heard me tell Joe, or no, that's Chris. Joe no longer works there at the prison. Chris, one of the other gentlemen you saw me talking with a great big goatee. Right after I read the names, I saw something. I saw the pillow in the execution chamber move. I'm going to bring this back up. We're going to watch it real close, and we need to watch the pillow. That's all we need to focus on.
Charles Kaiser, right now.
Okay.
You gentlemen are here with me right now. Please come forward.
I don't know if I can adjust the contrast without going into video editor. GoPro's kind of funky. Let's see. Trim, edit. Let me see if I can. No, I can't. Shit. Pete, no. I'm going to have to see if I can. I know I can run it through a video editor later and see.
And make yourself known. Be heard. Man to man. Come sit and tell me your stories. Come sit and tell me your stories. I am kind of curious, what do you miss the most? Do you enjoy the fact I'm here speaking with you this evening?
I don't think I caught it. I'm actually going to have to go in and see if
you do remember me from my last trip here, could you please give me a sign of your presence?
Okay. Well, you heard me tell Chris that right after I got through reading the names.
Just me bumping the recorder. As I said, Susan keeps sending me a picture of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Please use the energy in any one of these devices to show yourself to me, please. I know you can see me. I would consider it a great honor if I could see your face, to know who I'm talking with.
Okay. On to the next one. All right, here we are headed up to the Native American ceremonial area. This is probably take like 5 on the GoPro. Sorry. Now, to your knowledge, did they ever
have to fire from the guard towers?
Yes. Many times.
What was it? Not sure if it was how the camera is choppy in the video, but it almost looked like somebody sat up from the bed and was about to walk when it dissipated. Was that right? That's right after I read the names. If that's right after I read the names, then that would fit to what I said to Chris.
Their last night in the cell is Gregory.
Okay.
Me right now.
So what we're going to do is we're going to keep analyzing this section. Why? Because we can. This is what we do. Just explicit, keep an eye on the time. It was right before you closed out the video to move on. Okay. Sorry to interruption. I'm glad I could catch you live. This is fun. Totes, thank you very much. I do appreciate you being here. There's no interruption. There's never any interruption in this show. I've got a pause button. So anytime you have questions, anytime you feel you hear anything, say, see anything in the videos or the audio, don't ever hesitate to speak up. This is why we're all here. We're here to analyze the evidence and enjoy the paranormal. And I'm so glad you could be here while I'm live, and I'm glad you find it interesting. I could sit on pause all day and talk about the paranormal and answer your questions all day long. So don't hesitate to become involved. Explicit and Sims, they're two of my main mods. They'll help you any way they can. They'll help answer your questions and help with the video. If I happen to miss it and they can explain something, they'll help me out. So, it's a pleasure to have you here. This is my passion. This is my obsession in life. And if you miss the announcement, if through social media or Discord, whatever, my recent promotion in the paranormal field, I am the regional director for the West for the Warren Legacy Foundation for Paranormal Research. If you don't know what the Warren Legacy Foundation is, it's Ed and Lorraine Warren, made famous by the Amityville case, by a lot of the Conjuring movies. The director of the group is Chris McKennell. He is the grandson of Ed and Lorraine Warren. So we get to the privilege of seeing and being directly affiliated with their cases. So
please come forward and make yourself known. Be heard. Man to man. Come sit and tell me your stories.
what the hell? $5:43. Okay. Come on. Come on. Quit messing with me. There we go. We got to go back in. At 5:43. And I get easily frustrated by these. Okay, this is 2068. Yeah, 2068. Come on, where you at? There you're at. Thank you, Explicit. And this was at 5:44. I don't think that's paranormal. Yeah, I think it's a car shifting. because we are close to, we are close to the freeway. So we can debunk that. We can genuinely debunk that. Back to the video. So he says right before I shut it off.
I am kind of curious, what do you miss the most? Do you enjoy the fact I'm here speaking with you this evening? If you do remember me from my last trip here,
Sims, you and me both. What do you miss the most? Getting ass.
could you please give me a sign of your presence? Just me bumping the recorder. Just me bumping the recorder. As I said, Susan keeps sending me a picture of a man looking through the window that I'm looking into right now. Please use the energy in any one of these devices to show yourself to me, please. To show energy in any one of these devices. To show yourself to me, please. I know you can see me. I would consider it a great honor if I could see your face, to know who I'm talking with. That's my stomach. We are at... Okay. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to leave for a few minutes. I will be back later. I'm going to let the rest of the team come in here to speak with you. I will be back later. I'm going to let the rest of the team come in here to speak with you. So please, make yourself known to them, because they're here for the same reason I am. Thank you, gentlemen. Known to them, because they're here for the same reason I am. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to leave for a few minutes. I will be back later. I'm going to let the rest of the team come in.
Yeah. Was it before this?
All right, we are at... Okay. All right, gentlemen.
Huh. I don't know. It might be the pixelation. It might be.
That's my stomach.
Let it play out and just be for sure.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going.
That's right there. I don't know. I'm seeing it. I don't know. Huh. Good catch, Explicit. This is... I don't know. I honestly don't. So we're talking about, let's see. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write the time down so I can go into editor, clip it, and see if I can enhance it. So this is, okay, 8012.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to.
About 809. For a possible shadow. It's very, very possible. It's one of those things, I wish I had a better skill at editing videos. This is where I kind of wish Gamebug was here, because he can edit any freaking video. I might have to hit him up on this one. Huh. That's strange. Very strange. So, we made it through 2 hours. And let's see what we got done tonight. Just so you guys know. This is all we have to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 files. 17 frickin' files. With a total of 124 gigs of data. 6-hour stream, not during the week. Not with work the next day. Tomorrow night's going to be a quick stream. Wednesday, there will not be a stream. I have to go to LA early Wednesday morning. And by early, I mean like 4 a.m. Then I'll probably be back by 5 or 6 in the evening. So Wednesday, Yeah, I'll be. I've got three different pickups in LA. One's in City Industry, and I'll tell you guys tomorrow night where it's at, because I got to get down before traffic hits and get to my. I got to go to the north side of LA, central LA, and southeastern LA. So I got to literally go in all the way north, all the way down, and all the way out. Explicit, my last trip there, I got in and out like that. I pulled into LA. It took me 40 minutes to get loaded. I got out and I was back on the highway in less than 20 minutes, and I was out of LA in less than an hour. I was literally gone. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was in and out of LA in less than 2 hours. So yeah, but I only had to go to City Industry coming in from Vegas. So not that far into LA. So Toad's been to LA once. We were against traffic, so it was nice. Yeah, when I was going in, traffic was going this way. When I was leaving, traffic was going in. So I made good time, and I'm proud of it. Pat myself on the back because it'll never happen again. And now that I've talked about it, I will jinx myself and it won't happen again. I'll get into LA and it'll take me 2 hours to get to my destination. And it'll take me another hour to get to the next one, another 2 hours to get to the next one, and it'll take me 3 hours to get out of town. With my luck. And I have no tolerance for traffic. It's like, get me out of it. I will drive on the shoulder to get around you. Nothing compares to New York and DC traffic. Chicago traffic sucks. Atlanta traffic sucks. St. Louis traffic sucks. So yeah, Brent's been around. Chicago is chaos. Minneapolis is freaking terrible. Sarasota isn't bad. Dallas is horrendous. Phoenix is a clusterfuck. I'd rather jump off a bridge than drive through Phoenix again, at least until they get it fixed. But let's not go there. Anyways, guys, I truly, truly thank you guys for tuning in. Spending 2 hours analyzing Nevada State Prison. Episode 1 of at least 50. Possibly even 60 or more. Yeah, Kansas City just has bad drivers. That we know this. This is a given. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to a lot more. I'm kind of looking forward to getting past the videos. We're going to analyze all the videos first, get them out of the way. That way we can focus on audio. Because we're going to have to go over the audio for the GoPros again and just do it in one straight shot, not just jump around. And get that out of the way. Then we can jump into it, the explicit recorders, the MDS recorders. Yeah, you're one of them. Yeah. This is true. This is very true. I do like the video, then audio, then another video, then audio. Keep it fresh in the mind when reviewing. It does. So we can keep the audio in the background and jump to it when we need to. Then we'll go back and analyze it all at once, if you want to do that. But it's kind of hard to analyze the audio for the GoPro, then go analyze the GoPro audio after we just did the video. But if you want to do that, we can do that. I'm okay with it. Because it keeps it, you're right, it keeps the video fresh in the mind on what we just saw, and then we can match it up to the sounds. I'm okay with this if you guys want to do it. You guys decide too. This is you guys are a part of this. You guys are a part of this family. You're a part of analyzing this. This is what we do. So if you guys want to do video, then we'll go back and do the audio of the video we just watched. We can do this. What say ye? What says the audience? What say my viewers? What say my helpers? Because I want to do this. I want to get through this as painfully as possible. Because we're going to have to drag it out. My next investigation is not for a while. So the more we analyze, the more we dig deep into this. Yeah, okay. Explicit, we'll do that then. Tomorrow night, we will go over the audio from the first 3 recorders, or from the first 3 sections of video. That puts it at about 40 minutes, 45 minutes of audio, and that means that'll take about a show. We knock out about 45 minutes of audio about every show anyway. So I'm okay with this. We'll do that. Tomorrow night will be the first 3 sections of audio. So make sure and tune in for that. Again, I do thank you guys for being here. Totes, I thank you for the follow. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Explicit, Sims, as always, it's a pleasure having you both here. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night. You guys have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care.